He may be able to close the gap and win by decision or do his own damage for a KO stoppage.
This is Talking Boxing.
Hello, it's the boxing fans. It is fight week. Americans Ryan Garcia takes on Oscar Duarte from Mexico this Saturday at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, in a 12-round lightweight contest. Main event will begin at approximately 10:30 p.m. Eastern on The Zone. The event is promoted by Golden Boy Promotions. In this short video, I'll discuss the strengths and weaknesses of both fighters, my thoughts on this fight, the strategies I expect both fighters should be going with, and of course, my prediction. This is Talking Boxing. Before I go on, please don't forget to leave your prediction below in the comment section, like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if this is your first time joining us on our YouTube channel, or if this is your first time joining us on Facebook, please follow. Let's talk briefly about Ryan Garcia, who calls himself Clean Ryan. He's coming in with a record of 23 wins, with 19 of them coming by way of knockout. He suffered his only career loss against American knockout artist Duarte Tank Davis earlier this year when they clashed at the T-Mobile Arena, losing by a 7th-round knockout following a brutal liver shot from Tank Davis. Whether his strengths come in, he has a lot of power and can cause a lot of damage. A lot of people look down on Garcia as a social media fighter, but you can't take that power punching ability from him. He's got good boxing fundamentals overall. He has excellent hand speed. If you don't believe me, go watch some of his videos. He has good combination punching ability and accuracy, which makes him a very tough opponent and a handful for boxers who can handle pressure very well. Finally, he's got that badass left hook. His formidable left hook is one of the greatest weapons in my opinion, and when he connects them, you better have a strong chin or it's good night for you. What are his weaknesses? His defense needs some work. He also gets pretty frustrated when he's unable to impose his will in the early rounds or get the knockout early in the night or in the fight. He doesn't have a glass chin, but he's definitely not coming in there with an iron chin either. Against a fighter who can equally bang like Duarte, that is a big disadvantage. One lucky shot to the chin and it will be all over. Or should I say it could be all over. Likely won't happen. Let's talk briefly about Oscar Duarte. Duarte is coming off a win of May of this year where he brutalized D'Angelo Keys to secure a 7th-round stoppage at the Fantasy Springs Casino. He's coming in with a record of 26 wins, 1 defeat and 1 draw, with one of the wins coming by way of knockout. Whether his strength, he has a lot of power as well. Probably not like Garcia, but he's aggressive. And I like how he keeps the heat on his opponent all night. He likes to let his hands go with combinations, hooks, and looping shots. The accuracy might not be there, but he's still doing a lot of damage with the ones that he can connect. Finally, he's got the height and reach advantage, and he really knows how to use that to impose his will on his opponents, and also with constant pressure. What are his weaknesses? His head movement needs a lot of work. Against a powerful puncher like Garcia, that could be a big vulnerability, and Garcia is going to exploit that with his left hook. Now, to my thoughts on this fight. This fight with Duarte is going to be an interesting one. I'm all for it. Hey, anything boxing, every weekend we can't ask for any better than that. Garcia could have taken a much easier fight to get himself back in the game, but he went for another power puncher, and he's earned my respect for that. People still feel like Duarte is not that good, but I think he's a good matchup for him after a defeat. I expect Garcia to come in guns blazing and try to end the night early. He's a brawler, fearless, and he's got that fast hand to slip in and land his shot. I think his hand speed is going to play a very big role in his success in this fight. Garcia has power that he can take some big shots and still land his own offense to counter. If you watch his fight against Tank, he landed some clean shots even when he was taking punishment from Tank Davis. But can he do the same with the explosiveness of Duarte? The Ryan Garcia we know is going to look for the knockout as early as possible. But if Duarte is able to take that power and still come back with more pressure, I think he's going to be able to frustrate and overwhelm Garcia. He may be able to close the gap and win by decision or do his own damage for a KO stoppage. Now to my prediction. I think this fight is 50-50 if you ask me. Two powerful fighters, both with loads of power that can end the night in a jiffy. This is the kind of fight that leaves you biting them fingers to the last hell. Duarte is going to be a very big problem for Garcia, but I think Ryan Garcia sails through. I'm going to go with decision for Ryan Garcia. I'm the boxing doc, and this is Talking Boxing.